All right. Hopefully everything can be seen, heard, everything is working out. Let's go ahead and get our settings all figured out. Today we're going to be over here in Trent trying to get all of the pine plywood that I need for my worker empire. And hopefully I can find one of those Millennial Ginsengs. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to, but hey, you never know. You could possibly get lucky. I haven't been lucky so far, but I am still hoping. Let's go ahead, get our game title set up. And I should be almost geared up and ready to just run out. All right, come on. Cool. And change this. Get into our gear, make sure we have everything that we need. Get our little hedgy. I'll do mastery today. No. We'll go with the gathering. Make sure our pets, check. Cool, and our weight is genuinely low. Alright, I think we are good to go. Buff up real fast. Use all of our lures, warm black tea, and I'll pop our last little event buff. Get that out of the way. Hopefully we can find anything useful. So the plan that I'm going to be doing today is just going out, gathering all of the wood needed, and I'm going to process it down right then and there. What's up, Silver? How you doing? It's going to be a fun day. Alright, I think my goal might be for, like, I don't know, I'm thinking 10K. 10K might be, like, good enough. I don't know, we'll see as we go. What's up, Hack? How you doing? Doing great. Unfortunately, my fishing last night, it kind of bombed. I did not get to do anything. I DC'd apparently as soon as I minimized it to the tray and turned off the monitor. I'm not exactly sure, but I didn't get to do any ranking, or at least that I know of. But I'm still maintaining rank 6 on the lionfish currently over here on NA. I'll have to wait and find out when the rankings update later today, but so far, so good. Oh yeah, Hack. You guys doing a good life skilling, mob grinding, and or enhancing so far today? I've just been processing things down, trying to get my worker empire back up and running because I wasn't home really. Okay. Hopefully my connection is not going to continuously be an issue. Do apologize about that. Not exactly sure what happened there. Unable to connect. The usual shit. Oh yeah, my connection is like real fucked. Alright, let me find out. Should be fine now. I don't know. It's like really messed up. Go ahead and drop down my video, see if that will go ahead and clean up our stream. which is like really annoying. Like, my room is nice and cool. It's not overheating. There should be no reason why my internet is just real bad. What type of boat are you like using? Is it a cog or one of the actual like ships? If it's an actual ship, you're gonna go to the wharf and you'll go like click on the actual ship and do the whole repair there. You can't, I don't think you can have the boat taken out. You have to keep it inside of the wharf and then do the repair. And then you can go ahead, take it out and load up the supplies. Okay, maybe this will go ahead and help the stream not keep disconnecting. Get those potato graphics up. Hell yeah. Gotta love summertime, especially the days where it's like really bad for the weather, I guess. I don't know. What do you mean, like, you're trying to raise the cargo? You'd probably have to get a bigger ship. That's where upgrading it comes in. If that's what you're talking about. Are you using, like, the caravel, the sailboat, or are you using the, frigate? No, fuck no, we're never getting a console edition of me. Nah, no. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that to myself. I have way too much self-respect to go ahead and do that. It's like trying to hold out hope for Chrono Odyssey. You know, it's like, come on, what are you doing to yourself, man? Like, are you really that down bad? Like, no, it's okay. Like, I respect you, and I completely understand if you cannot play on the PC. It's just I have the ability to, and I am not going to handicap myself. I cannot do that. I've tried. I got up to right after you get out of the little intro, you start at the stone chamber, and I just couldn't do it. No, just your ship. If it's a ship, lifespan dead. Yeah, what type of ship? Like, are you talking about a cog? Or are you talking about like an actual ship, like the ones that you have to craft up and upgrade? Because if it's like a fishing boat or a cog or a rowboat, those can't be repaired. Like, those are just stock. Whatever they are, they are. If you're talking about the cargo room for your, like, bartering goods, you'd have to actually upgrade your ship. Maybe the, durability, gear, maybe? Go ahead and, upgrade your ship's gear to increase the, I guess, supplies and things like that. Like, I don't really know exactly much details. I'm not getting much of a context here, so I can't really help you out. I can only give you like a rough idea or like whatever comes to my mind. We're gonna keep gathering until I hit my weight limit, and then we're gonna take a moment, process it down, and then go back to gathering. Oh, I've been making some really good progress in my other game. I finally got, I want to say, like 99% of my walls up, and maybe like 60% of the workshops. I have 75% of the workshops I need for actually like not having to run back to the little ruined settlement to process anything down. I can just do it all in-house. It's a cargo. Yeah, what do you mean it's a cargo? Like, are you trying to get more room for your bartering goods, right? That's what you're talking about? It's alright, little Ween. Just the cats downstairs. They're probably acting up again. Our weight is pretty much getting a little bit up there. I'm hoping because I'm really stacked up there with my mastery, I should, in theory, you know, get a good drop or something, right? You know, in theory. Technically. Maybe. I mean, technically, I can just wear that and keep that rocking. Just your lifespan. Yeah, you'd probably have to go ahead and upgrade your gear if you're actually using one of the upgradable ships. That's something that your probably the plating or something would go ahead and take care of. If I was at the wharf, I'd be able to go ahead and show you, but I'm kind of nowhere near any type of wharf master. Yeah, I would look into just trying to upgrade your plating, your probably your figurehead. Just take a look at what you have available and see if like that's the reason. And if you're already at +10 on the blue grade for like the caravel or whatever, then it's time to go ahead and upgrade. Does that help you out a little, Hack? I just, again, I'm not out of work to really ask and point out, so you can sit there and like try to show me. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned everything that you could go ahead and increase on the boat. Other than that, like, I don't really know what you'd be talking about. If you're talking about cargo, like the space for your bartering goods, you'd have to get a bigger boat. If you're talking about the lifespan of your boat, like the one of the ones that you can upgrade, then you'd have to upgrade the gear. Let me see. Yeah, that's all I can really think to go ahead and do, other than, you know, you having or using a cog, which is unrepairable. And you can't do anything with the like gear it up or upgrade the gear to go ahead and try your, you know, try to increase the amount of cargo. I feel like someone was already here. It's like strange. Because I just got here. I literally just got here. I don't know what they're doing or what their ideas are, but these are my trees. All right, let's go ahead and process things down to go ahead and give us a little bit of room. What I'm gonna do is switch over to my clang clang, all that good shite right there, and we're gonna throw the logs in our storage. I have 37K. All right, now we can go ahead and process it down. Oh, we'll even switch into our costume too. Just trying to keep up the worker empire while not having to waste a lot of the maids. This way I can stay out here a little bit longer, use up all of my energy, and then switch off to another activity. I don't have any energy recovery today. Like, I'm basically out of everything. I used them all, like, just gathering and pretty much gathering. That's all I did. Now I actually have to take the time to process and get the workers continuing to work, and I've been slacking. I've not been paying attention. I've been doing the AFK training and the fishing, and I've been playing the Bitcraft online and getting my settlement started and just enjoying that game. And it's just, to be honest with you, I even like considered not even doing a Black Desert stream and just doing the Bitcraft, because I've been really putting a lot of effort into getting my settlement up and running. But I'm here, we live, we doing our gathering, we're trying for the Millennial Ginseng while also maintaining the worker empire and running around with our little potato graphics. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a fun time. And then obviously after, I'll go ahead, I'll cook, clean, and jump into the... Come on, reconnect. Reconnect, you can do it. There we go. But I'm not going to be online tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's 4th of July, and I'm going to be spending the day with the wife. I do apologize about the random disconnecting. I'm not exactly sure what the issue is. But hey, we're here, we're live, we're still going. So just in case anything is really detrimental, just hit refresh and I should still be there. I should come back. Especially if you guys are watching over there on Twitch. Alright, unfortunately, that's only going to give me like 300 wood. Or 300 plywood, probably, if I'm lucky. I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe 200. I'm gonna go at 200 plywood. Get that dice out of the way. Stop bouncing around, you fucking weirdo. Don't you do it. What do we have here? Huh. Nothing really of value. And then chop up our plywood. And then I can ship out the plywood without having to waste a lot of the maids. It'll probably take 2 maids at the most. So instead of having to send out like the 10 or 15 on the logs and the plywood, or not the plywood, but the logs and the pine logs, I can just go ahead, process it all down, and then ship it all out to Valencia and have them starting to go ahead and get their plywood done. Once I hit that, and I guess I'm trying to go for a good like 4, 5, probably 6K pine plywood for Valencia. If I still have the energy, I'll switch off and start gathering the maple. And if anything, I can go ahead and jump on my Musa and gather the maple like that. I don't really know. I just know I have a lot of tunes I can go ahead and do the life skilling on, so it's not really much of an issue. And I don't think I even have to go ahead and send out any maid yet. So with that being said, we're just gonna switch back into our gathering and continue what we're doing. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer having to chop it all down, but now I don't have to worry about the maids. Just have to maintain my buffs. That's about it. Gotta remember the time it takes to process versus the buff time that I have currently going. Yeah, I really feel like someone was here. I could be wrong. 10 wrong. I just haven't been here, and a lot of those trees were already gathered. We're to stick to over here. Yeah. Go, go, go. Nope. All denied. We'll go across the little creek here and try our luck. Get off the fence. Get off. We'll go across the little creek here and try our luck. Get off the fence. Get off. Go ahead and maybe haggle with someone to get a normal little T10 set, like a chess piece. But I have the hat, the gloves, I think the boots and the belt. I need the pants and the shirt. Or I might need the pants, shirt, and boots. But I have all the other parts. I'm excited. We're getting the player housing probably next week or later on this week. We don't really know. And they'll let us know. They'll make an announcement, which I'm kind of excited for. I'll build one of those in my settlement. But so far I'm almost self-sufficient. Come on, I gotta get my workers going. I'm really gonna need that maple. Like, I already know I'm gonna need the maple. Let's see if I can't get lucky enough to find or get the pre-order for the extra large. I doubt it. I really doubt it. You know what? We'll do the full 100. But every so often you'll get someone who will be nice enough to sell you, or you'll be lucky enough to actually get the pre-order procking. That would be rather nice to have on hand, especially when I'm coming out here and doing my gathering. I'll have to make up for the money that I spent, like 500, so we're already negative 500 in the hole. The sharps, I think, is gonna take care of that. I do have the golden keys on. Oh yeah, it is automatically proccing. Cool. You guys can keep walking around. I'm not gonna bother you. I'm just gonna kill your friends and your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, and your mothers. That's all right. They're gonna be crated up and shipped off across the ocean for probably a lot of money. I have more faith in getting the energy tonics than any of the Royal Workshop goods, to be quite, like, honest. Like, really, more people will go ahead and... Alright, come on, reconnect. Alright, come on, reconnect. I don't know what... Reconnect. I don't know what the issue... Come on, there we go. We are back connected. It's like really annoying me. Go across the river even more. Oh, hell yeah, we got those golden keys on hand. Don't mind if I do. And that should make the money back for everything that I went ahead and spent on the pre-order. At least that'll start to make back the money that I spent on the pre-order, so I can start trying to actually make the money today. We're already starting off negative. Just straight in the hole. Bet I can gather it. Getting up there in the weight. See if we can't send off a little bit more. Send you guys out. I should have murdered some of those little weasels or the Trents to get counted for that guild mission. I really should have, but I wasn't thinking. I've been more focused on the lumber than I have been with the giant trees walking around me. Come on, get lucky today. Oh, we got another one of those little bastards. You don't really give me much of anything. I gotta feed my pets. Ooh, great on the alchemy, but ooh. That's rather annoying. Alright, maybe if I turn on the AC, cool the PC down, even though I don't think it's overheating. Alright, I do apologize about the sound. Hopefully that'll fix what's going on with my stream. I have no hope. No hope in it, but we'll try it out. We'll see if it'll work. Where are you? Minimap, right over here. I gotta hide in a bush. Really? I don't even know why you're hiding in a bush. Yeah, lovely. I don't see that. Unfortunately, I'm already down 500 mil for energy tonics. If the pre-order goes through. I could be wrong. No, I could be wrong. I could get lucky and get the Millennial, but I haven't gotten it yet. The update has already been out. They adjusted the rates and all that and blah, blah, blah. And yet your boy is still out here struggling, trying to find one. I spent a whole week just straight gathering and I did not find anything. So, you know. Oh, it is that time again. Throw that into Trent and start chopping things down. Got to get into our little combination. That. And we're ready to go. It'll take me a little bit longer, but this will give me a chance to regen some of my energy. Reduce a lot of the maids that I'm having to go ahead and send out. I mean, I can just run over there to Trent's storage keeper to ship out everything, but I don't really feel like I'm gonna have to, and I'm just gonna mainly focus on just trying to use as many maids as I can. Well, not all. So how are you guys enjoying the Goku cosplayer? Yeah, Maiden Pray. That's all I'm doing. Chop it down and Maiden Pray. Like, it takes a little bit longer, but It's better than having to send out your maids every 30 minutes and then you run into the issue of running out of your maids. Then you have to run all the way back. And I kind of just want to, send out the plywood. Let's go take a look at what we have over in Valencia currently. I got none. I got none. Which is why we have to head out and start getting more of our wood to chop down. Fun times, fun times. I told you guys I was a little slacking. I've been playing a lot of that Bitcraft online. Like, I can't help it. And then I get sidetracked, and I always tell myself, process down the wood while you play the other game. You should probably try to put the progression into both games at the same time instead of just focusing on one while the other one stands there in the background. Like, you have it on the other screen. It's not like you're gonna do much. You don't have to pull it up. They're both going. So at that point, like, yo, like, why not? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the fucking raid. You're fucking amazing. How are you guys? What's up? What's up? Yeah, like, I keep getting sidetracked. All right, we should be almost done. And I think we might run into the issue of our maids not being enough to ship out all of the plywood. Hell yeah, Metal. Thank you. I appreciate it. But once we get the plywood, we should be able to judge, maybe, stay out here a little bit longer, or we can switch off to gathering maple. Oh yeah, I do what I can. I do what I can. I'll show you guys like different little spots and, just try to get your gear up to whatever you're trying to do. And I'm glad that they introduced the whole fishing contest that gave us a reason to actually use the Calpheon or the ash tree float, like just other fishing builds than the usual AFK fishing. Like, don't get me wrong, AFK fishing is fun, it's fine, it's just, there's other little ways to go about the whole fishing and, going for the titles, going for money, going for the energy that you get for filling out your fishing knowledge. Just other little reasons, which I'm glad that they... It's weird. It's weird. Okay. Hopefully I am still online. That did not fix anything. That's unfortunate. Okay, plywood. Yeah, we'll ship out the plywood now. Should be enough. Should be enough. Oh, I have to jump into my gathering gear, get into my artifacts, happy gathering, and our costume should be good. Yeah, if this is gonna continue to be an issue, I'm gonna have to find out what's going on. I just really don't understand. I'm not getting any errors or whatever. Just straight frame loss and disconnection. Gotta kill a frou-frou. Gotta kill that a frou-frou. It's just one of those days again, I guess. One of those fucking days. But hey, at least YouTube is still going, right? Yeah? Double check. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 58. All right, 58. Almost. Just almost made back what I put in for the pre-order. So we'll have to continue going and get more of the sharps. So close. It's not too bad for what, almost an hour, not even. Yeah, it's from where I keep disconnecting and reconnecting. Luckily, it's not long enough to actually drop the stream. Yeah, and I'm just not quite understanding what the issue is because, like I said, I'm not getting any errors. I'm not getting anything on my log. Oof. Let's see. To analyze and find out. Well, according to the log files, probably my video card. So that's always lovely. Video cards are fucking expensive as shit. All of them. And that's the only thing I can figure. Come on, Millennial Ginseng. Give me something good today. Or 20 of the little furry traces. I'll take that too. And that'll be a huge payday. That'll make me back all my money. Well, yeah, on Twitch, it keeps dropping the connection and saying stream offline. So you'll have to hit refresh to show me back up again. Over on YouTube, it's just like, it'll lag and then continue playing. Yeah, the only thing I can figure is my video card, which is not a good thing. Which, I mean, would make sense. It's kind of a old video card. No, I have yet to try out Kick. I have to start an account over there because I kind of want to multi-stream on there, but it's all of the it's OBS in general, just disconnecting and telling me unable to reconnect, and then I'll have to stop it, then restart it, and all that dumb shit. But luckily over there on YouTube, it's still showing that, you know, it'll just be a little lag hiccup and boom, we're, you know, still rolling. Yeah, I gotta start an account over there on Kick just because, like, why not, right? Oh yeah, I hope I get the shit worked out too. Normally it's not a problem, but every so often, I guess the video card will run hot and it'll cause the stream to have to keep being reconnected and all that dumb shit. Most part is fine. I'll just have to really look into getting a new one. That, and it'll also help out with the games and performance and blah 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 blah. You know the usual. You know the usual. Always an upgrade, especially when you're probably 3 generations behind now. What's my energy at? 2060 super. The super. There's nothing super about it. Oh, no. I lie. It runs super fucking hot. Like, that's where the super comes in. It just runs super fucking hot. Ooh, ooh, oh no. Oh no. Fur, fur, fur. I don't need cedar or fir. If there was maple around, I'd gather it, but there's really not. Thicket. How much pine do we have on us currently? So far, so good. On huge payday, huge payday. Give me those buried traces. Come on, come on. I know you want to. 20 of them. Damn. I'll even take 2 more. If I get 2 more, then I made back the money for the pre-order and then some. So it's technically a profit. Technically. Because all the wood I'm gathering is only going to be used up and turned into something else. Especially because my value pack, not my value pack, my Kama's Blessing is about to expire. My Book of the Old Moon, which I forgot to pop that buff. Let's see if I can't pop. Come on, come on, reconnect. Yep, this is rather annoying. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream if this is gonna be the case. Yeah, I might have to go ahead and end this off, unfortunately. Hopefully not. If I disconnect again, then I will have to consider it. It's just, I don't really know how to rectify, the hardware disconnecting us. Disconnecting us. Especially because we have to use the hardware disconnecting us. Especially because we have to use the hardware. No, there's nothing currently ongoing. That's why I'm like, the log says there's the frame dropping and everything is due to hardware or the internet. Now, my is not disconnecting, not reconnecting, not losing anything. It's just the OBS, literally the OBS, which leads me to believe video card, because you have to use a lot of the video card to go ahead and do the streaming, and you're already putting in a lot of resources into the game itself. So, that's where my thoughts are leaning towards. It's just, I don't really know. Like, I wish I did. It would help me out, but I have no idea, like, what is dragging my frames down to the point where it just, like, drops the connection, and then it doesn't even, like, allow me to reconnect. It just says, like, unable when it's going through the reconnection process. So I'm, like, really fucking confused. And the only thing I can think is, my video card. That's the only thing I can think. The video card is starting to overheat, and it can't, work. It can't work double. Like you can normally have it work, and, depending on the card, you can have it work triple, but it's like kind of old. 2060 Super back when it was new. Like back when it was new. So I'm already behind on the generations, and I know like the video card is old, so that's all I can really figure. At least that's what I would think. And that's what I mean. It just drops. Just randomly drops. It should reconnect, or it should have already reconnected, but I'm watching it in real time. But my game's still going. You're losing hope in this game now. I'm losing hope in this game now. No, what happened, Hack? What'd you do? Would you manage to break and or fail at? Yeah, I'm losing all of my frames again. Nothing's changed. I haven't changed any setting whatsoever. It's just my bit rate will go up, it'll go down, I'll lose frames, and there it goes, you know? Or it'll just drop. Randomly just drop. I don't know, guys. When it works, it works. All I can say, or all I can think is my video card. There it goes. All right, let's see if we can't reconnect. And I'm off again. Can we reconnect? And we reconnected again. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what is going on. Why does Black Desert hate me so much? Like, you are destined to fail. Alright, let me check the glab and see. Maybe they'll have something out. Nope. No update posted up on the glab yet. There's only a security update, which is not really much of anything. Yep, gather that pine. And how many sharps? Oh, only 2. Oof. Oof, I was kind of hoping to make that money. Okay, why are you not letting me gather? We're also in the wrong area because we hit cedar, which we don't need cedar. We need pine. Just straight pine. No glab, but we need giant stack. Yeah, no, nothing on the glab. And if you looked at the little chart that they had in the background, the dates that they had, we should be getting this over embroidered refund and the first crystal, like the pre-owned crystals given out to us first. At least that's what was on the chart. They didn't have a date. All they had was July. So I don't know when in July, or was that like saying it'll be on the glab starting July, you know, and then we'll get it in August? Because it did say whenever they post, or they'll go ahead and post it up and run any tests for a month and then put it on the live. So I'm wondering, you know, is it... Yeah, is it going to be posted up on the glab maybe this coming week, and then they'll test it out for this month and we'll get it? Or is it like, we'll get it when we get it? But yeah, there's plenty of time to roll out those plus fives. Like, there's nothing on the glab, like I said. Once there's something on the glab, that's when you have to start like, okay, I need to put everything in high gear and either get my plus fives or just settle for, you know, the plus three or plus fours. I'm just really interested on the crystal. What is it? How do we go ahead and make the better one? Do we upgrade it? Like, I'm waiting for anything to be posted up in the glab. Just anything. I have faith that they won't mess anything up, especially when Jay is nowhere to be found. And if my sneaking suspicions are right, you know, and all of my speculating and tinfoil hatting turns out to be true, I don't even think he's there anymore. So I kind of have a little bit of faith in the new updates that are going to be rolling out. But again, take everything what I say as a